Hey everyone, another pickups video. It's going to be a two-part extravaganza. First part is going to be car boot, a little bit of CX, a little bit of eBay, a little bit of something else, not sure yet. And the second part is going to be collectorabilia fair in Leeds, which I went to with Tutor UK and my partner. I've got about 2 to 3 weeks worth of pickups at the car boots. I don't get enough stuff really from one car boot to justify a pickups video unless it's like in the middle of the summer when it's really hot and there's friggin' tons of stalls with tons of stuff. But yeah, little bits. So the first car boot was on a Saturday 2 weeks ago I think it was. Don't normally go to it, but we had nothing else to do, so we went. It's full of resellers. Got one thing. I thought it was broke on approach. I thought, oh, the hinge is broke on it. So I think you probably all know what I'm talking about. But it's a DS Lite. It's actually really nice condition. It was really dirty. No charger, but I can pick them up. Hopefully, I always see them, never pick them up. Now need one. Ain't gonna find one, but doesn't matter. Comes with a game. Everyone's favourite brain training. And that was that for that car boot. But better than nothing. Oh, it's £3. I didn't tell you the price. They wanted 4. I got it down to 3. It was actually really nice condition. I was really surprised once I cleaned it up how nice it looked. And then the next day was the Sunday's car boot. So first one I went to, looked small one. Didn't get anything from that one, no. Didn't get anything from that one. And then the bigger one I go to, got a couple of bits. So the first bit I got was off a young girl. Didn't think she had any games, but then she had like a box full of DVDs. And I could just see, as I just peeked in there, and there was like a DS game in the bottom. So I thought, oh, it's going to be junk game. But it actually wasn't. It was Animal Crossing Wild World, and it's all there. I've already got it, so I'll be trade anyway. Get put into CX. I think she said £2 for it. I tried to get it to 150, but she wasn't having it. So £2 for that. I'll trade that in anyway. And then the next thing I got was a chap. He's always there. He's been there a couple times before. Normally has DVDs and a small selection of games, but I saw like he was getting them out, and I saw in the side something, so I was like, so I ran over, got them out, and he wanted £1 for them, so I thought, I'll bargain, because I don't really see them that often, and one of them's actually a nice colour, so for £1 each I got me a purple and clear GameCube controller. Really nice condition. And a black one for £1. And they both came with controller extenders, which I have no use for because I use Wavebird controllers. But yeah, nice to see some GameCube stuff at the car boot. And that's all I got from that car boot. And that was it for that week. And then fast forward to the next week. Again, our first car boot, I did get some stuff, the smallest car boot. So this is all from the same bloke. I was walking up to his stall, pulled out a box, I could see a 360 controller in there. So, wandered over. He had 2 360 controllers in there, and he wanted £2 each for them. So I was like, fair enough. They're not in the best of conditions, but especially this one, it's been like melted with, it looks like a straightener or something, but they both work. So, and this one comes with a play and charge kit, so that's pretty nice. I'm not too bothered about as long as they work, because I just wear them away, because I would literally play my 360 constantly, and sometimes I get a little bit angry, and the controller's the first thing to get it. So £4 for them, but then you had some games as well, and nothing great. So I looked at the games, and they're all like COD and FIFA, I think. I wasn't going to buy any. He's like, oh, the games are in 50p each. So I got me Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops. Probably my favourite Call of Duty game, to be fair. Not sure why. I really like the Vietnam bit in it. And Crackdown 2, which I'm going to keep. I've never actually... I played the first one. I remember collecting like a gajillion orb things in it. So they were 50p each. So I got them 3 for £1 actually. It was £5 in total. So I got them. And then I got one more thing actually from that car boot. There's a woman there, and she's there every week. She normally has the same shit every week, just boxes and boxes of DVDs, the same junk and toys and stuff. She normally has a couple 360 games. I always see this; it's the same ones every week, FIFA and some junk like that. But she had a different one this week, and it was in with the toys for some weird reason. And I was thinking, oh, I bet it's gonna be expensive. That's why it's there. But no, 50p. Grand Theft Auto 5. All there, both discs. So that'll be going to CX. And then on to the next car boot. The bigger one. And didn't really get much of this one. But got a couple of bits. So the first thing I got was from a woman. She had a stack of 360 games. Nothing great. So I picked out GoldenEye. Nice condition, comes a little brandy game manual as well, so that's nice. £1, so might give that a go. I like the GoldenEye N64, so I mean, who doesn't like the GoldenEye N64? And I walked around a bit more, and I remember she had another game, and I was like, oh, I'll just check on CX. I don't like checking stuff at the car boot on my phone because I feel like people are watching me checking it. But yeah. So I was like, oh, there's a little bit of trading value on that. So I went back, it was still there. So for £1, Shrek the Third, I think it's £6 trading on that. So not bad. And then one more thing from that car boot. I think it was opposite that woman. Some people just setting up, and they had some DS games in a bag. And she was getting them out one at a time. And then she put the bag down for a minute. And I was like, oh, I'm just going to... So I just dived into the bag to see what they had. And nothing great, to be fair. It was all like kids games, like real kiddie games. But I got one game. It was £1. Marathon at the Olympics. Marathon at the Olympic Winter Games. No Manuel, but I think it's. I don't know the trading price on that, but more than £1. I know that. And that's all I got that week at the car boot. Now, fast forward to this week at the car boot. Well, last week it is now, when I'm shooting this video. Yeah, so the first car boot, again, there was nothing there. There's quite a few stalls there for a small one, but no good. And then on to the bigger one. Straight away, bloke had a box, a couple of PS1 games in, so I was like, ooh, PS1 games. £2 each, and there was nothing really which stood out, so I was like, I asked him if any other games. He was like, oh, I don't know what I got. So I don't know how you won't know what you got, because you obviously packed the car and all his stuff was like in clear boxes. So but anyway, I just left it at that. Literally walked around the row, looked over at a glance, and he pulled out a box with some N64 games in. I was like, and obviously there was already someone there. So my partner was like, oh, don't worry about it, they're probably crap anyway. So I was like, yeah. And then obviously he found me, this bloke, and he was like, oh, look what I got. I was like, ugh. I tried not to look in the bag, but I couldn't help myself. But so that pissed me off, to be fair, because I was literally there and I didn't. But anyway, woman had a box of. She had a PlayStation with loads of games in a box. I didn't see it at first because I was probably too busy thinking about that N64 stuff first. But my partner pointed it out. There wasn't really anything great in there. Most of them were missing the manuals. But for £1, I got me Street Fighter EX Plus, and it's platinum, obviously, because as is tradition, I can never get anything I want black label. But for £1, not bad. And then there's a chap there. he's always there. I see him every week. He always has the same 2 games. Grand Theft Auto Vice City for the PS2 with no case. It's just like a black cover with Vice City on, I think. And Defiance game, which is that online game. Always the same 2 games every single week. And this week had a different game. And it's not a bad game, to be fair. I've already played it on Xbox One, I think. Yeah. But yeah, he wanted £3 for it. I was like, got him down to $2.50, and it's Back to the Future, the game, on PS3. That's pretty nice. Don't normally see it on PS3, to be fair. Not much trading value on that, surprisingly. I thought there'd be more, but I think it might have gone down when they released the Xbox One and PS4 version. But yeah. So, and then the last pickup was from the bloke who had the N64 stuff. So I went back and he had some 3DS games. I was like, oh, excellent. Might actually get something worthwhile today. They wanted £5 each for the 3DS games, £2 each for the DS games. So I picked out 2 3DS games and a normal DS game, and I said, you do a tenner for these? And he was like, yeah, that's fine. So for £10 I got me Super Mario Bros. DS, Super Mario Bros. 2. That's a nice condition. I don't have that, so I'll be keeping that. I'm actually really happy I found that. And last, Mario Kart 7. Again, it's all there, it's all nice. That'll be probably CX. But yeah, £10 for that. And then I was just about to leave, and I thought I'll go look at his stall again. And went back, and of course he had like a whole box full of 3DS games out and some more DS games. But obviously the bloke who bought the N64 stuff was there again, and obviously cherry picked all the good stuff out. So I was like, oh, I didn't. It's weird, like you just think, oh, I'll just walk away because I don't want to know what he's actually got. But you sort of, your brain's telling you to go, and your body's just keeps walking. So I know he got some Pokemon games and Super Mario 3D Land on the 3DS. I don't know why. I don't know why I do it to myself. I just walk off. It's not worth it. So after that, I went to another car boot. I go to this car boot every single week, and I never get anything. And I always tell myself, don't go to that car boot because I'm not going to get anything. And this week I got, it's all right what I got. Nothing great. We were about to leave, to be fair, so we looked around a couple of times. Loads of resellers, as usual. It's like 90% resellers. They're there every week with the same stuff. But yeah, so I looked around them. We were going to go, and I was like, I'll have one more quick look round. And some woman had like a stack of PS2 and PS1 games, and they're all shit, basically. Well, not shit, but nothing I really wanted, but there was one which caught my eye. Now, if I show you the stack, see which one you think stands out the most. Now, the one which stood out to me, I'm not sure about you lot, but was RC De Go. Never heard this game. Looks pretty fun, actually. It's actually in excellent condition. It's all there with the manual, which is a surprise because the other ones aren't in very good condition. But yeah, so I was looking at them. She's like, you can have all them for £1. So I wasn't saying no to that. So for extra cases, spare cases and stuff. But yeah, so that was the last thing I got from the car boot. Then I got one thing off eBay. I'm going for a full Wii U set, so this is another, what, I won't say rare game. I suppose it is quite rare, but it's about £32 on CX, which is, it's just gone up and up and up. I think I was looking at it when it was 18, and then it was 20, and then it was 22, 26, and now it's 32, and I was just like, I'm just going to buy it. So for $26.99 off eBay, I got Monster High, 13 Wishes. It's actually excellent condition, it's all there. Now, me and my partner had a quick go on this, and it's probably the worst game we've played. It's terrible, but gotta have it. So there we go. Got it now. So if it goes up, it doesn't matter because I've got it. And then another Wii U game. This one's from CX. We drove to Tamworth because they had both Pac-Man games on Wii U, and I was like, need them too. I had some credit, so I thought I'll just go spend that on them. Anyway, got there, they had both of them, but one had no manual, so that was straight away not going to bother with that. And the other one had a slice through the spine, so I was like, again, I'm not going to bother with that. But they had another game, so it wasn't waste of time completely going all the way to Tamworth. Another fairly rarish game. I've been meaning to pick it up again, but I just never got around. So, Need for Speed Most Wanted U, £30 I think it was, but I had a credit note, so it doesn't really matter. So it cost me probably, I don't know what it cost me, not much, I know that. And then one last pickup. Now I like playing, I like vinyls, so if anyone knows, you can get like video game soundtracks on vinyl. I think there's Data, I'm not sure, I don't know for the website. Data Discs, yeah. So I don't know if anyone's heard of it, but they've done Shenmue, Streets of Rage 1 and 2, Outrun, Super Hang-On, and the newest one is Golden Axe 1 and 2. Now this is the limited edition one. Really nice. I've not actually listened to it yet. I've had a look at it. It's the limited edition one with the different coloured vinyl, so that's nice. But yeah, it's nice to have. I ain't got the first one actually, the Street Rage 1 one they've done, and they keep selling out and then going back in stock, and for some reason I've not bought it yet, but I think it's on there now, so I might go treat myself. So yeah, that's the first pickups video. That's part 1, should I say. Go and watch part 2. I hope you do, and I'll see you guys later.